Welcome everyone. Today we are talking about something very important. How to build an emergency fund from zero. Many people worrying they don't have a single rupee saved and wonder if building a cushion is even possible. But I will guide you step by step. From nothing to a solid safety net. We will cover why you need it, how much to aim for, how to start small, strategies when income is low, where to keep it, when to use it, and how to rebuild it when you use it. By the end, you will have a full roadmap you can follow. Why an emergency fund matters. First, think life is unpredictable. Your car may break down. You may fall sick. Your job might face uncertainty. Appliances may fail. Without any savings, these events can push you into debt, make you borrow at high interest, or force you to use money meant for other goals. An emergency fund acts like a financial shock absorber. It gives you breathing room. It prevents you from derailing your financial progress when something unexpected hits. Even a small cushion gives you confidence. Decide your target amount. Next, you must decide how much you need. A common rule is to save enough to cover 3 to 6 months' worth of essential living expenses. This includes rent or mortgage, utilities, food, transport, basic insurance. But if your job is unstable or you have dependents, you may aim higher, perhaps 9 months or more. If that full amount feels overwhelming, start with smaller goals. First aim for 1 month's expenses, then gradually raise the bar. Track your monthly expenses. Before saving, you must know your monthly baseline. List out all your fixed costs, rent, utilities, insurance, debt payments. Then add variable ones, groceries, transport, medical, small discretionary spending. Sum them up. That is your essential cost. Use that to set your emergency fund target, for example, essential cost times 3 or 6 months. Without this, you may underestimate or overreach and lose motivation. Start small, the zero to first goal. If you have zero savings, don't be discouraged. Begin by setting a small, manageable milestone. For example, save the equivalent of 1 week's expenses, or a small fixed amount like a few hundred rupees or dollars depending on your local currency. Achieving that first small goal gives you momentum, confidence, and habit. Then gradually raise your monthly contribution, aiming for larger milestones. Use the pay yourself first technique. One powerful trick is to treat saving as a mandatory expense. Each time you get paid, you automatically set aside a portion into your emergency fund before spending on anything else. This is pay yourself first. If possible, automate it, schedule direct transfer or auto deduction. That way, you don't have to force yourself to remember. You build the habit by design. Cut discretionary spending. To free up money for saving, look at non-essential expenses. Maybe you can reduce dining out, streaming subscriptions, entertainment, impulse shopping. For example, skip 1 coffee outside per week and put that money into the fund. Cancel services you rarely use. The idea is to find room in your budget without making your life miserable. Small, consistent savings add up. Increase income where possible. If expenses are already tight, look for ways to increase income. That could be freelance work, side gigs, part-time jobs, online services, or selling things you don't use. Even small extra amounts help accelerate your fund. The more you can contribute beyond your baseline, the quicker your cushion builds. Break into milestones and celebrate progress. Don't just see one huge target, divide it into milestones. For example, Goal 1 equals save 1 month's cost. Goal 2 equals 3 months. Goal 3 equals full 6 months. Each time you reach a milestone, pause and celebrate your achievement. This keeps motivation high. Keeping visual trackers, a chart, progress bar, helps you see growth and stay committed. Where to keep your emergency fund? Your fund must be safe, liquid, and separate from everyday accounts, so you're not tempted to use it. A savings account, money market account, or liquid bank instrument works best. One where you can access funds easily, but not so easy that you withdraw randomly. Avoid investing in volatile assets. The priority is preservation and access, not high returns. Automate contributions. Make saving effortless by automating it. Set up recurring transfers from your main account to your emergency fund each payday or a fixed date. Automating means you don't need to think about it. Automating means you don't need to think about it. Over time, you might increase the automated amount each time your income rises. Use one-time cash wisely. Whenever you receive extra money, such as bonuses, tax refunds, gifts, side incomes, consider funneling a portion into your emergency fund rather than spending all of it. These windfalls accelerate your goal. Even allocating half of such extra money is better than zero. Over months and years, these additions make a big difference. Avoid misusing the fund. Emergency funds should be reserved for true emergencies only. That means urgent, unplanned, unavoidable expenses. Job loss, critical medical bills, sudden repairs. It should not be used for vacations, luxury purchases, or desires. Discipline is key. Protect the fund so it's there when needed most. When to use your emergency fund. Use it only when a real emergency strikes, not for regular spending. Once used, treat replenishing the fund as top priority. Don't let it stay low. After a withdrawal, immediately plan to rebuild. Keep your target in mind and resume contributions, possibly temporarily increasing savings until target is reached again.